How are modes used in Justin Bieber songs? I mean, metal songs. In this video, we'll study modal examples from Metallica, Megadeth, Iron Maiden, and more. So put on your thinking caps and let's do this. Up first is Black Sabbath's War Pigs. War Pigs uses the Cardi B mode. Damn it. I mean, the E Mixolydian mode. Careful when using this mode or you might go on a bat-biting rampage. E Mixolydian is just like the major scale, except it has a flat 7th degree. The chords Lord Tony Iommi plays are E and D, a textbook Mixolydian chord progression. I promise this is the most important secret to using modes, the chords. Just whacking off using the scale without clear harmonic guidance is futile. Here's some more Mixolydian chord voicings you can use across the fretboard. Full tabs and practice tracks for this lesson will be at my Patreon page below. Just give me your soul and it's a deal. Get so hungry for souls. Number of the Beast by Iron Maiden is a rare song that uses the Ionian or major mode. How dare you, Bruce?
What did I see? Could I believe that what I saw that night was not just fantasy?
The D Ionian mode is identical to the 666 scale. I mean, the major scale. Master the Ionian sound by playing the primary chords over a pedal tone. All this happiness is making me sad. Become an Ionian boss by learning the primary chords across the fretboard. The dark and brooding Phrygian mode is very popular in metal. Let's hear it in action with Metallica's... Whoops. Sorry, Dave. I mean Megadeth's Symphony of Destruction.
You take a mortal man.
Here's the E Phrygian scale used in the song. Use the chord formula minor 1 to flat major 2 or E minor and F to create a Phrygian sound. Of course, F stands for Go deeper into modal mastery with my exotic modes and scales course below. I wonder what Symphony of Construction would sound like. Sorry, Dave. Dream Theater's Count of Tuscany uses the E Lydian mode. It's a magical major sound that supercharges our sense of awe and often makes us cry at the movies. Here's the E Lydian mode Lord Petrucci is using. Use the chord formula major 1 to major 2 or E and F sharp chords over a pedal tone to recreate this triumphant sound. If you're a total boob, noob, when it comes to music theory, check out my music theory course below. Works even better than Wonderwall to impress the babes, but mainly the dudes. Metallica's Sanitarium is a perfect example of modal mixture. It uses both the E-Aeolian and E-Dorian modes. Modal mixture is when you combine different modes. The beginning arpeggios stick to the E-Aeolian mode. In the second part, a C-sharp note or raised 6th degree changes the mode to a Dorian sound. Dorian is still minor, but with a twinge of major. Listen to the difference between Aeolian and Dorian chord progressions. There's definitely more brightness in Dorian. I really want to stress that you won't unlock the true power of modes until you grasp the harmony. As far as I know, only Frank Gambale and I teach the modes as chord progressions as well as scales. Grab the full tabs, play-along tracks, and guitar profiles at my Patreon page below. What's your favorite metal song? Is it Cardi B's WAP? Or maybe Adele's new track? Perhaps some Kid Laroi.